Good day, Lightsaber Addicts. Today's video is on 10 interesting facts on Sebulba, a great pod racer. Remember to subscribe and share these videos as it does really help out the channel a lot. Now, let's get into it. Number 1. Sebulba was a male Dug who hailed from the planet Malastare. Sebulba stood at a total of 1.12 meters tall and had yellow eyes. His skin was primarily shades of purple, with light colors covering most of his neck and body, and darker purples on his face, the top of his head, and his limbs and fingers. The ridge on the top of his head was red. Number 2. Crafty, mean-spirited, and something of a bully, Sebulba eventually left Malastare to embellish himself as a professional pod racer pilot. Eventually, he arrived on the outer rim planet of Tatooine, where he took the Mos Espa course, known as the Bunta Eve Classic, by storm, before being eventually crowned as the crowd favorite. Number 3. Sticking to Tatooine, Sebulba roamed the streets of Mos Espa, spending some of his time at local cantinas. Putting much of his race money into his massive orange pod racer, Sebulba also acquired 2 Twi'lek slaves, which served as his personal masseuses. Number 4. Sebulba also found himself a rivalry with a young human boy named Anakin Skywalker, who was a slave owned by a Toudarian merchant named Watto. In addition, Skywalker was a skilled pilot for his age, and was the only human at the time who participated in pod races. Number 5. Sebulba piloted a large orange pod racer that had engines with a split X design. Sebulba put most of his earnings into refining his pod racer, not only in performance, but also in secret weapons such as a flamethrower installed in one of the engines. The heavily modified engines were each 7.47 meters in length, while his orange cockpit was 3.96 meters in length. A sturdy vehicle, it could survive the punishment that Sebulba would grant it when ramming into opponents. Number 6. A skilled pilot, he was regarded as the reigning Bunta champion, even though he was not the course's sole victor prior to the Bunta. Despite this, he was not content with his own abilities, and on occasion, he had resorted to illegal weapons to destroy the competition. If it wasn't an opportune time to use a weapon, he would simply smash his adversaries into a flaming wreck. Number 7. During a race at some point before episode 1, Skywalker managed to catch up to Sebulba and almost passed him. The Dug, while a skilled pilot, chose this point to reveal that he wasn't above finding other ways to win races. Revealing a flamethrower embedded into one engine, Sebulba flashed Skywalker's jets, causing the human to wreck. Number 8. Sebulba was an arrogant and aggressive individual. Many of his competitors in the Bunta wished to beat the Dug on a personal level, including Gasgano. Number 9. Although he shared a rivalry with Anakin Skywalker, he didn't believe the boy posed any threat to him. When he sabotaged Skywalker's pod racer, he simply did it to ensure Skywalker's inability to win at all. Number 10. Eventually, after the pod race which Skywalker won, Sebulba rebuilt his pod racer, or he built a new one of the same model, and kept on racing through the Clone Wars. Sometime after the war's beginning, posters could be found advertising a showdown between Sebulba and the previously luckless Ben Quinderos, who were now considered to be the sport's greatest rivalry. One such poster was owned by Sebulba's old nemesis, Anakin Skywalker. Sebulba also visited the planet Nalhutta during the Clone Wars, where he was handing out autographs. I do hope you liked today's video on Sebulba. I kinda wish that we got to see more of this villain in other prequel movies. Did you like this character? Let me know in the comments section. Take care and have a great day.